Hey everybody, Roger here. As you see, my first FAQ will start now with the FXXK, as you see. Okay, bye bye. So guys, first I show you the chassis, the engine. It's here. I tried a lot to improve colors, effects on the brake discs. It's not yet finished because I have to add now first the curse cables for the ignition, and other cables I have to look at the reference pictures first, and after just mount them. But this will be a next step. Today we are doing working on the body parts at the rear hood and at the doors, because there are some changes to do more, and I just show you quickly the problems. As you see inside, the three ones, one is already done for the four, and at the three ones you see I already sanded inside, corrected. Now it's one piece. You cannot no more see the gluing lines from the added parts. What I have to do now is the fins are not yet done. Maybe I have to add some material, I will see after sanded. But today we are gluing here inside this line. There is a really hole, like a tunnel. It not has to be, so I glue this stripe here. It's from Evergreen. I show you, it's this one. Yes, it's viewable. Just normal round plastic profiles. I just take some out here because there are little pieces I can use first, not use the full one. Right, so I think that's enough, and the big one I can remove. Okay, so at this time also I tell you, please follow me on YouTube channel. These videos I will upload from time to time to my YouTube channel. You can follow me there, add comments, ask questions. Depends, if I can answer, I answer. If not, I tell you maybe where you can get your answer. It depends, depends your question. But I try to help you if you have some things to know, which you are stuck in your build. And yeah, so let's go. First we have to measure a little bit the length, how long it is. I use my tool here. So it starts here around until, oh, it's a long piece from here to here. So I have around 37 point something, so I take 40 millimeter piece. Yeah, around like that. No, don't have to be exactly, because anyway we have to cut. So I turn that back. Now I just cut. I need six pieces for the three so working from this side. Now you can see it's very simple. 1, 2, 3. No, this is for the trash. 3. Here you don't have to be very exactly, because as I told you, anyway, you have to adjust and cut, and after we have to sand it. So it's just to cover, to fill up this line, you know, because it looks ugly and not similar as the original. So we have to do it to make it more nice. Sometimes manufacturer has to do that, so to make the parts correct, you know. Sometimes it's not possible to mold it with the molding machine. Yeah. By the way, I just explain you something about this tool here. If you do not use it anymore, do not close it correct. Do not close it full. Because anyway it's off. Just open it a little bit, because it can glue together and then it destroy the measurement. No, it's just one thing I learned as a polymechanic, and the tool will resist like that for more longer time. So please think about that. Do not close it complete. Open it a little bit, so it will resist for a very long time, until what you have to change is the battery. But this tool is already, I used that for many years already, and it's still working very well. Okay, just one thing I can tell you, because sometimes this tool will destroy, then you have to recalibrate it, and most it's cheaper to buy a new one, no? And yeah, it's money at the end, what you have to waste by not knowing this problem. Okay, now we will glue these stripes. I use my Tamiya, the green one, because I like to really work with. It's very thin, you don't have to add a lot. So I just put a little bit glue here. So I just add in the beginning. Doesn't matter if it's going a little bit to the other places, because anyway we have to sand it later again. It's just now to close this problem here. I have to use my tools. Yeah, it's not really to see. Now I can see it. Also you need a good light to fix that. Now I hold it and just add a little bit of glue here aside, so it will hold. So voila. Now I move it a little bit back with the tweezer. Yes, now it's good. Okay. Now we have to bend it a little bit through the corner by add a little bit of glue. Hold it. Takes a little bit training, but it's not really a big deal. Not really a big thing. So voila. You have to add more. It's not really gluing. Now it's in position, you see. Here, just clean it a little bit. Then press a little bit so it will go well inside this line to close. And here you see exactly here where it start to open, I just cut and take it away. Wow. So that's it. Now I glue again, just along the line, you see, until it's really covered. And now it will melt the plastic, melt it into the line. So that's the thing. And you do that on all the sides, on all. I do only one to show you other things, because it's always the same. You saw it now how it works, and that's the thing how I close these parts, because I can also sand it, but then I destroy the design, you know. I take material away, and it's not really the solution. So better add some material first, and then you can take it away, and the line will be closed at the end. Doesn't matter if it's red, or better will be if you take a plastic from the frame. You can use a fire maker, heat it and then bend it, and you have also these styrene these plastic lines to close it. It will be also better because it's the same plastic, the same material, the same color. At the end you will see nothing anymore. Also here at the fins I have to first sand it later and look if we have to close also or not. Yeah, depends. The first I have to do it because the differences between the parts was too much, so I have to add material to receive a good result at the end. Inside you can see now it's sanded, everything looks smooth as it should be. It doesn't have to be very flat because it's inside. It's a race car. Inside they do not really care about the design, the look, because it's many times how we did say replaced by spare parts if it crash or something. It's not a street car which has to hold the whole life. It's only to replace. That's the difference between race cars and street cars. Okay, now we switch to the door, and the door has a lot of adjustings to do. As you see, this is only the kit part. As you see here, we have some holes between the two parts are connected. It's not nice to see. Here, Tamiya, I don't know what they did. It has to be covered. It's straight. We have to use some plastic sheet here like this to fill that, to cover it. After we have to set a side wall to this part to close it. And here in this position there is a difference in the original. I can show you the one door I already did. As you see here, you can see there is like a triangle which is more inside. Also here, if you compare, here is the door locker. We have to open it, then to make some holes for the screws. And here I add some round, this one, these parts. It's available from Top Studio. Yeah, as you can see the measurements on the sides. It's 1.3 millimeter, 1.2, 1.1, 10, 09, 08, 07. I have to measure first which I take in this store. I already did. And now we have to add here these lines I added before, and to open this part a little bit more down, and then add these rings. That will be the next step I have to do. Okay, so let's go. I will use this door to have a reference. So first I will mark the places. So the first now I will do is to open this thing a little bit. I will use the Proxen for that with the round shaping tool. Where's the moment? I have to get it. So, ta-dum, ra-da-da-dum. Where is it? Here. Yeah, you can see. This one will be perfect for that job. So the first thing I have to do is to mark the area where to get some material. So I just use this and design it a little bit. Yeah, it's around here. Huh? It's around. I have to just look at the positions. I do that always freehand, you know. It's okay, we can measure it, everything, but yeah, just around. So this will be, yeah, I can go a little bit more inside. Oh, that's it. I like to work freehands because it gives you a better feeling, you know, to do something quick, and because with the measurement it takes a lot of time. You can do it more precise, of course, but yeah, we have to limit it in the time a little bit, and at the end we can still adjust with the shaper. No? Very important now, I have to tell you about the Dremel, the machine I use. Actually, it's not possible because of the speed, you know, but there are existing speed reducer machines which you can switch between the machine itself and the power. I did that, so I reduce almost to 0. And also here, as you see, it's number 3, lowest speed. I show you when it works, you see. I can add. With this speed, it's horrible. You destroy more. But so, with this speed, it's okay. I reduce the speed by the machine between to minimum, and also here at the tool itself to the minimum. So I add the tool now. As you see, it's a round head, cutter head, where I can now do this job. And it's only a little bit, you know, I don't have to take a lot of material. It's only a so now I just don't talk so I can concentrate. This is only the pre-work I do with this tool. The fine thing I have to do with other tools. I'll show you later. Yeah, that's already enough. And now use the sculpting knife a little bit to flat it. I really I love this tool. You can do anything if you know how, because you can really shape materials, especially plastic. It's very simple. It's a soft material. You can really shape out. Only be careful you will not touch the other parts. It needs a little bit of experience. It's just for a little bit to adjust the surface. And we do that. I do that later with all the doors. Just show you on one. So, okay. And then after we take this tool, manual, and with this round tool I can shape also and adjust now the surface to make it flat on every position. It needs a little bit experience, but with the time you will see it's not so difficult. Now I will have to concentrate a little bit, not talking all the time. Here in the edges you have to be very careful. It's mostly the parts which are not which we forget, because there you do not touch enough. Oh, my stomach is shouting, he's hungry. Okay, so you see, that's it. More I don't have to do. Yeah, a little bit here now again. It's not so nice. As you see, you can always take more if it's not okay. Here also I have a little bit of corner, I have to take it. Then after I use a brush, small brush to clean it. Voila. And it's done. Little bit here. Sometimes when you change the angle, you can see there are still some strange lines inside from the tool. so you have to remove it. Voila! Yeah, there still. It takes a little bit time to do that, but it's okay because at the end it looks more nice, you know, more similar like the original. I understand manufacturer they do not doing such details because saving time, money, you know, otherwise kits are more expensive. Yeah, such things are easy to make by yourself. Okay, so next step is add those lines. For that I use another material. I have to just check again how I did it. I use also the round one, not I use this one. Right, yes, exactly. And at the end I scratch it a little bit. Now I remember. It's a little bit time ago when I did that, so not really a problem, but we do it now. And I do it very simple, as I did it before. I just add glue here at the edge, and then, oh yeah, where you are, there, and then add the material. So just, and then bend it with the, yeah, when it holds. God. Wait. Cut it a little bit. Just fix one position. Best is always in the edges, and then already cut it so you can move it to the right side position. Now we have to adjust here. Tuck, tuck. Touch it here. Wait a minute, it will hold. I like this glue really because it's fixing really fast. You can work really fast with this glue. Now we add here more glue. And then just bend the material to the wall. See? It's not difficult to make. Doesn't matter if you make here a little bit dirt, because anyway at the end we have to clean up all the things. Voila. Now we only use this part. I just add the glue in the, oh, it's a little bit too much. Be careful, do not add too much. Because if you add too much, you have to clean too much. Or more. Not too much, but more. So now, fix it at one position again. Check. Wait a moment. That it holds good. Be sure it's the right angle. Then wait a moment. After, hold it a little bit and start to bend. But I have to really wait a moment that it fixes. So till it's done, I do the other side. I do that things always very simple, you know, because anyway we have to sand it. We do not have to work really precise. Of course you can do it if you like, but you will after a while you will realize you only waste your time, you know. So this line now I add in the time when the other one is drying. You see, you have to wait a little bit until it dries. And then after we do the cover, it's also simple made. Yeah, now you see it's already holding. When it's holding, you can use the cutter and cut. Chuck. Voila. That's it. And now I think this one is holding enough. No, just wait a little bit. We let it dry more, because here it has really to hold, otherwise you destroy your line, you know. So better wait a little bit. After it's dry enough, we can bend it on this part around. And after, when you come here, you can just cut and adjust. It's very simple. Okay, next is we have to cover this part. I just cut a piece. Just look around with my eye if the length is enough. Voila. Now you do it from the side, because at the side you have a straight line. Oh my god, I hit my head. We have a straight line. Okay, now you see the line here, you just add the glue here. Yep. You see, also doesn't matter if it dries fast, because you only need to liquid the plastic a little bit. So now use the straight line. You know, here you see it's look like Monte Carlo, and here it's straight. So use the straight line and just glue it here. Now adjust it. If you see it's not in the right angle, voila. And then after, you see from the other side, now just let some glue flow here along in the corner. So it will really close it. Voila, that's it. Now let it dry. While it's drying, we add the sideline. For this I use this one. It's the 130 from Evergreen. It's a flat stripes material. So now we close. Just add here a little bit glue, and here at the end, chook, attach it, chock chock. You see, after cut, and now we adjust the upper part because it's still movable. You see, and finally we just add here in this line the glue. So very simple. And after attach it to itself. It will get one piece. And here I have to press a little bit more. Come on. Yes. So also add here a little bit. It will close. Ay, ay, ay. I have very slippery fingers. I don't know what happened. Now we press a little bit because the plastic start to get liquid and connect each other. Here also flat it down. And if you see you have the right position, you add glue here. It will also connect the plastic together here. Voila. Okay, that's it for the cover. Now here, you see, it's already now good. It's holding. Just attach it. Now I lift it. Just to see where to cut. Where is my knife? I feel like a doctor, huh? Dr. Roger. Voila. Now we have to hold it here and wait a moment, then after adjust it here also. Here you have to move a little bit, no? Till it really holds. But you see, it's not really a problem. It glues fast. And do not matter about this little bit dirt here. We clean that up later when it's dry. You only need to shape it with a sculpting knife, with this one. You can shape it a little bit and then it's clean. You know, it's not a problem. So, but you see, it's really holding well with this glue. It's so fantastic. I like to work with. Tamiya really have good products. And also here, you know, I can still adjust it a little bit. Here too, voila. Now we let it dry and come back next time with the next video. Huh? Then after we will clean up everything and the door is actually ready and pimped. No, as you see, it's not so difficult. You only have to know how to work with the material, with the tools. Hopla, hopla, George. And as you see, it's really, yeah, it's practically similar. No? Yeah, we do not count multi-millimeters or 0.7 or what, or 0.02 millimeter. You can even not see anymore with your eye. So it's okay if it's there, but it's still a model, no? It's not the real one. The real car is also bigger. You can there you can work more precise. But I think this is already precise enough for a model car. Okay, guys. As I told you, follow me on YouTube, on my channel. I will come up now a lot with FAQs to teach you, my friends, everybody. Leave your comment, leave your abonnement, follow me. I will be happy about that. And see you next time, guys. Okay, bye bye.